It was a case that polarized an Ohio community, leading to accusations of a cover-up to protect the local high school football team. Today, two teenaged athletes were convicted of raping a 16-year-old girl at an alcohol-fueled party last year. And as our Washington Bureau Chief Eric Sorensen tells us, more people could be charged.
Less than 24 hours after hearing the last evidence, the judge pronounced two teenage boys accused of rape guilty.
And it is the court's decision that both of the defendants are hereby adjudicated delinquent beyond a reasonable doubt on all three counts as charged.
For 7 months, the teens maintained their innocence. Today, they apologized.
I would like to apologize to you. I had no intention to do anything like that. I'm sorry to put you guys through this. That is not...
16-year-old Malik Richmond, sentenced to 1 year in jail, broke down.
I'm sorry, I didn't want to...
The boys were accused of assaulting a 16-year-old girl who was so drunk she didn't remember any of it. There was no evidence of sexual intercourse, but physical violations that constitute rape in Ohio. What helped convict the two was testimony from friends who were there, texts from the accused themselves, and video that was posted on social media. The other accused, 17-year-old Trent Mays, sentenced to 2 years, apologized for that.
Our family, my family, and the community. No picture should have been sent around, let alone even taken. That's all, sir. Thank you.
The mother of the victim told the boys in court they lacked compassion.
You displayed not only a lack of this compassion, but a lack of any moral code. Your decisions that night affected countless lives, including those most dear to you. This does not define who my daughter is. She will persevere, grow, and move on.
She has some goals, and she wants to live her life as without all this around her. She just wants to be a kid again.
The case has also subjected Steubenville, Ohio to a harsh glare. The boys were members of the popular high school football team, Big Red. Community leaders have been accused of playing down past misconduct by players. Today, the state's attorney general said 16 people refused to talk to investigators. So he's convening a grand jury to see if more people should be charged.
This community desperately needs to have this behind them. But this community also desperately needs to know that justice was done and desperately needs to know that no stone was left unturned.
The other continuing debate is over the pros and cons of social media. While it exposed one girl's embarrassing ordeal to the world, it also exposed the boy's guilt in court. Eric Sorensen, Global News, Washington.